Hey, Rob. Just wanted to ask you. I mean, I assume since you retired once, you're kind of in a year-to-year mode with the contract and everything else. So, what's your process? Do you get away from it for a while? Would Tom's decision impact yours at all?
Yeah, I mean, the process after the season, win it all, losing the playoffs, whatever it is, the emotions are flying high. Your feelings are all over the place from last night to today. Seeing all the guys, it's kind of emotional, battle up and down for sure. And you can't. I believe you really can't make a decision. In that mindset. And the process I would say is take some time off, recover, let the body heal. See where your thoughts are, see where your feelings are. Give it a couple weeks, and then go from there. So I would say about the 4 5 week period right now is just clearing your mind and letting everything heal, and then see where you're at that point.
And you obviously have time for that. But if you just look at these last 2 years, right? You came in here, you win a Super Bowl. This year was crazy with all the injuries, even yourself. Just what kind of ride has this been for you to come back and do this?
It's been an unbelievable ride. There's no doubt about it. My decision of coming back was definitely solidified. Being here, I was very happy, that I came back to play football. Just being part of this organization from the, upper front, to all of my teammates here. I have much love for everyone in this organization. Last year, we won the Super Bowl, which, you know, is unbelievable. And then, yeah, it's unfortunate, how everything went yesterday, but there is still a very successful season. No doubt about that. To win the Super Bowl last year, get back in the playoffs this year. It's hard. I mean, this is a game of football, it's hard, to win. It's hard to even win one Super Bowl. So it's hard to even go to the playoffs. So just to be part of this team, just proud of all my teammates, proud of my coaches, and just proud, to be a part of it the last 2 years.
That's right.
Yep.
Jen and Lane, if any of you have questions, please raise your hand.
Rob, you kind of had like a dream team cast of characters on offense. And then throughout the season, you guys just had so many injuries. And I know you've kind of been through a lot of that before yourself, but just what was it like, kind of seeing the way, things unraveled towards the end where you just didn't have enough healthy bodies?
Um, the NFL, things happen, there's never a year where, you're not dealing with an injury on the team. There's really no such thing as that in the NFL. It's basically with every team. I'm proud to, be part of this offense and proud of the guys that did step in, to step in and fill, the roles that were open throughout the season, especially at end of the season. And everyone gave it, their all. There's no doubt about that. I mean, we came in, week out, we gave it our all on the practice field and in meetings. No matter who it was, whoever stepped in, they made sure they brought it every single day too. So it's just the way how football is, and there's just no excuses at end of the day. I mean, we gave it all we had, so that's what we should be proud of. It's unfortunate, we lost in a tough way, but we fought till the end.
Several guys have said that, they've just spoken to the closeness of this locker room. I know you've been a part of some really close locker rooms. How does this one kind of stack up with the rest of them that you've been part of?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a part of some really, great locker rooms, and I would just say this one stacks up right to the top of it. I mean, the younger guys mesh with the older guys very, very well. That's always a great thing to see. Always, a great thing where everyone's gelling in the locker room. No matter what the situation was. And that's how it was all year long. It's a very close locker room throughout the whole board, from the defensive side all the way to the offensive side and to the special teams. Definitely a special bond. And that's what makes football so great, is having that special bond with your teammates. It's very hard to get that, anywhere else in life. To have a team where everyone works together, to have this many people on a team, to, just to build those relationships and bonds that we all have in this locker room. I mean, it's something special to have that, and this locker room was definitely up there, and everyone was very close.
We have time for a few more. We'll go to Greg Ottman.
Hey, Rob, I totally appreciate what you're saying about taking time before you make a big decision like this. But you have only really played with one quarterback in your career. As Tom makes the same kind of decision, is there a scenario where you could come back and play here if he retires?
Yeah, I mean, there could be a scenario like that. I mean, I'll never throw anything off the board because you never know how anything's ever going to play out. It's the NFL. It's one of the craziest businesses out there. You see organizations just totally flip, year in and year out sometimes. So I'm just going to really basically do, obviously what was best for myself in the terms of the football world. So it's going to basically be a decision upon, of where I'm at in a couple weeks.
Last question will come from JC Allen.
Hey, Gronk, just want to ask you, how does your body feel compared to years prior? And you feel like you have more football left? And then just how much of this decision is based on Tom coming back? You've said that you wouldn't play with any other quarterback besides him. So,
I mean, it's a long season. So, I mean, overall, I mean, there's nothing serious, with my body, like, that is nagging me. I mean, just a typical, football after football games, the normal bruising and soreness, but nothing serious, which is a great thing. I mean, it's, just to come out of the game healthy, end of the year is definitely a blessing. This game is a very physical game, week in and week out. So, just to come out, healthy. I mean, the general soreness and all that is what it is, but just to come out overall healthy throughout a year is a true blessing for sure. But and the decision of playing football, I mean, I can't even really, like I said, I need time to myself. Whatever Tom does, Tom's going to do too. I'm sure that he needs time to himself too to see where he's at in this stage. But we'll see in a couple weeks where I'm at. But just right now, I just got to, heal up totally and just see where I'm at.
All right, that's all I have time for.
Thank you, guys. Yep.